Hi, my name's Dennis Whittie. I'm the co-chair of the Say Yes to Ferndale's Future campaign. Myself and about 20 other residents and business owners have formed a campaign to say yes to Ferndale's future. I'm supporting our Headley override on May 3rd election because I support police, fire, and EMS. As a police officer in a neighboring city, in a neighboring county actually, I can see what happens when we cut manpower, cut police officers, cut technology, and cut all other kinds of funding. And basically what happens is response times suffer, victims wait longer for police response, as well as just routine things such as lockouts and things that we see here in Ferndale that other cities you just don't see anymore. I'm supporting the millage for that purpose, is because I want to maintain our police. The other thing I really support is our fire department. We have a SAFER grant through the federal government that we cannot accept until a later time when we determine what our financial future will be here in Ferndale. And with the SAFER grant, basically allows us on federal grant money to bring back our laid-off firefighters, to bring back basically our strength in our fire department for our first responders. And without the millage, we're not going to be able to accept that SAFER grant. And so everything's in limbo waiting on this millage. So I'd like to see our fire department get back up to strength, as we do serve 3 cities. The other thing that I definitely do not want to lose is our advanced life support services through the fire department. I don't support privatization of our EMS system, and basically if we have to decimate our public safety due to lack of funding, that's something that we will probably see in the future. As it's been quoted in the public and various media sources, over the next 3 years, we would probably see about almost a 50% decrease within our police and fire departments. And that's staff, that's cops on the street, that's firemen ready to respond. So therefore, that is one of the biggest reasons I am supporting the millage. Other reasons I'm supporting the millage is to keep clean parks, clean streets, and keep Ferndale what we know it is today, and keep it improving well into the future. We here in Ferndale have set a community tone and a community atmosphere of diversity and acceptance and great city services, and I don't want to see that sacrificed due to our budget cuts. The City Council last year implemented a Citizens Financial Committee, and basically there's 12 residents, I was on that committee as well, that got together, looked at the general fund. We talked to managers, council members, union heads for police and fire, the city manager, residents, business owners, and we met over a period of 4 months, some of those meetings lasting 5 hours a night. And when we did that, what we came up with is what Ferndale needs. Basically, our recommendation was basically we need modest cuts with increased revenues. Unfortunately, due to the declining property values in Ferndale and the state and the nation, we're seeing a lot of our revenues being cut. And we have to find a way to stop that budget gap that is coming up, because that is impending. We're looking, approximately $2 million next year if the millage doesn't pass, which means, of course, a lot of city services that will be cut, including police, fire, EMS, our community center, things like that. So basically, I'm supporting this millage to keep Ferndale what we need. The City Council has supported the Citizen Financial Committee's recommendation, which is 3 mills increase in the first year, and then up to 5 if it's needed in the additional years. And of course, this sunsets. That means in 2015, at the end of that tax cycle, this reverts back to exactly what we see today. Those mills come right off the books. And there is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. That's what will happen. It would take a vote of the people to extend it any longer. So in 2015, the increased millage goes away. But please join me saying yes to Ferndale's future, and please vote yes on Tuesday, May 3rd.
In August of 1941, my parents, Bill and Rosemary O'Donnell, moved their family to the home we now occupy on West Albany. During the ensuing 70 years, we've enjoyed a safe and clean and happy occupancy of the home. It's safe because of the great police and fire protection we've enjoyed over those years, and it's clean because the DPW keeps things picked up, keeps the drain water moving, and keeps the parks pleasant and a great place for family outings.
Our dog Musetta came along with us today. We enjoy going for walks in our neighborhood, really any place in the city with her. And up to now, the only thing that would stop the walk is the weather. But if things change and it wasn't safe, we wouldn't be able to have that pleasure in our life or you in your life.
About 5 years ago, Helen and I made the decision that we were going to spend the rest of our retirement years here in Ferndale. We dipped into our savings and we spent a lot of money for a new roof, for a new furnace, for windows, for a complete modernization of the interior and a rebuilding of the front porch. This investment was made in anticipation of things staying as clean and comfortable and the quality of life remaining as high as it has been over the past 70 years.
On Tuesday, May the 3rd, we all have an opportunity to vote for the Headley override. Let your vote make a positive difference for the people of Ferndale. Thank you.